So Joe Igbokwe is on the news again. He's complaining that things are getting too high. He be like saying mistakenly send the wife go buy rice. Now they knock her. He hears a bag of rice up to 100 kg. Shock him. Straight up, he now his Facebook and Twitter and Instagram got a complaint. And then he made a statement which I want to talk about now. He said the men and women that will liberate this country are not yet born. Let me show you that post. With all the rice mills we have in Nigeria, my wife just told me that the bag of rice is now 100k plus. Without sounding immodest, I am constrained to say that men and women that will rescue this country from self-inflicted pains and tears are not yet born. Mr. Joe Igbokwe, they are born. The men and the women that will lift this country out of the suffer we did, they are born. They are alive, they are adults, we know them. The only problem is that people like you, because of waiting on a go shop, will not let people like that get into power. They are born. The men that will leave this country are born. We even voted one last election. You see all this English where Joe Igbokwe they speak, because I know they cry recently, which they talk about electricity tariff. Today he's talking about rice. The only reason why he's falling out of love now and beginning to complain is because the appointments when they hope to get for this administration no come. If he had gotten the appointment, the music for the sing would different. You see, Nigeria is a country that has been spending so much over the years, more than what we make. We have been spending so much to the point where we started borrowing money to spend. And it's not as if we are even spending, we are stealing. Something that 100 million is supposed to do, they go write 2 billion put. Some people go thief 1.9 billion, 100 million, they don't go even use and do the project. So instead of doing 20 projects with the 2 billion, we do one with 2 billion and still not do it well. That is how we found ourselves here. And if we are going to live here, we must deliberately vote somebody who will say, this thing is 100 million, it's not 2 billion. We cannot spend 2 billion. We'll spend 100 million and we'll get it done. So that we cannot save the 1.9 and put it in other infrastructure. That was why we voted Peter Obi. Somebody that will save more than they steal. Because we have been stealing more than we save. But when the man said, when I was governor, I saved money, some people say he saved it in a bank where he was the chairman. And those people were making those statements because they need their guy to enter power, so the appointment go enter there and may they continue to the thief. You see, my problem I have with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, even before he won election, or even before they say he won, is that the man knows how to settle politicians. And any man who knows how to settle politicians will settle politicians at the detriment of the masses. Now money don't settle the politicians. But you see, tribalism and what we eat will not make some of you allow the person who will do the job to do the job. As I'm talking to you, I'm making this video for more weary. Me and my bosses, then we come down for one event. We did somewhere with a drink and we saw Hero beer. Now tell my boss say, Peter Obi need drink. Now he said, this is the only thing Peter Obi did when he was governor. I said no. And I started to break it down for them. Of all the states in Nigeria, I've only known of 2 governors whom after they finished their tenure, kept money for the next tenure. They saved money. Yaradua of Katsina and Peter Obi of Anambra. So he created a factory. When I say a beer factory, but he created something. Then he saved money when I say a bank now put on. Me and you, which of us would have our brother working as a bank manager in a bank and we don't go open account? Then that's where we trust, that's where we can call. And I told the man said, can I count another one? I said, when this man was governor, Anambra State was doing poorly in education. They were 20-something in WAEC. When WAEC do results, Anambra State they did about 20-something. But by the time Peter Obi was they were number 1. So we had a man that was creating industry, was working on education, and saved money. If the president would get nice creating industry, if he's building on education and he's saving money, we don't get this problem again. Rice not 100,000 abi more than the wash. This Owerri when I come, so I knew I was going to come to this Owerri 2 months ago. I did Port Harcourt when I booked the flight for this Owerri. I booked that flight 150,000 to and fro. Guess how much my brothers they will follow me come book? 300,000 for return ticket, 300,000 flight ticket, to 300,000 for Nigeria, 150,000 to and fro is not cheap. To and fro is not 300,000, 400,000. Do you know I bought flights in this Nigeria for 12,000? I bought tickets. You know, in those days, our papa and I go say once upon a time, we used to buy something 100 naira, 92.5. This one I know our papa, my generation. I bought flight tickets in Nigeria for 12,000. Today, I'm buying that same flight ticket to and fro at 150,000 and it's even cheap. People like them, Joe Igbokwe, not make the country work. When Goodluck Jonathan removed subsidy that time, how much did they move for it to? 120 naira, 100 something naira. After they removed the subsidy, they campaigned in Ojota and fought the man. Today, they are in power. Fuel is 1,000 plus. Next election they call. More than vote still paying again. All of them I go clear. Now buy rice 500,000 per bag. More than continue. More than go clear.